यार आई एम तो ना नॉट लाइक अदर गर्ल्स. जिस लड़की को देखो 2 किलो मेकअप लगा होता है.
खुल के हंसो यार, वरना नहीं हंसो. ये कैसी हंसी हुई? परफ्यूम स्मेल क्या इनका?
इतना सड़ा है ना.
आजकल की लड़कियां फैशन के नाम पर कुछ भी पहनती है.
फैशन के नाम पर बेटी को अंग प्रदर्शन करने की आज्ञा देने वाले बाप मत बनो. बेटी जवान होने से पहले ही दुनिया को दिख जाती है. उसे उछाल उछाल कर पूरे संसार में बताने की आवश्यकता नहीं, समझे?
I don't believe in feminism. I only believe in humanism.
Well, I believe in equality. I wouldn't say I'm a feminist. I would say I'm a woman. And above all, I'm a human being.
मेरी तो लड़कियों के साथ बनती ही नहीं है. गर्ल्स आर जस्ट टू मच ड्रामा. पूरा टाइम गॉसिप करती रहती है.
तुम थक नहीं जाते इन स्टूपिड लड़कियों के पीछे भागते भागते?
यार स्कूल में इतनी छोटी स्कर्ट कौन पहनता है? सस्पेंड तो होना ही था. डिड यू चेक हर पोस्ट ऑन इंस्टा? इसके घर वाले इसको कुछ बोलते नहीं है क्या? यार क्या हुआ अगर हस्बैंड ने एक थप्पड़ मार दिया? थोड़ा कॉम्प्रोमाइज तो करना पड़ता है.
जस्ट अ स्लैप, पर नहीं मार सकता.
डूड, करण वर्कड रियली हार्ड फॉर दैट प्रमोशन. इनको देखो, बॉस के साथ क्लोज हो जाओ और प्रमोशन मिल गया. अबे वो नशा करती है, दारू पीती है, सिगरेट भी, और अकेले रहती है. किसको पता क्या क्या करती है. पता नहीं यार, अगर सच में उसके साथ कुछ गलत हुआ होता तो पुलिस में कंप्लेन क्यों नहीं कराई? यू आर 40, कोई मिला नहीं शादी करने के लिए. अब तो आपको कोई मिलेगा भी नहीं. उम्र निकल गई आपकी. हाँ यार, मम्मी खाना बनाती है. उनके पास और कुछ काम ही क्या है करने के लिए.
You know, Kevin, these are the best laddus you will ever eat.
I totally agree.
And my wife, she was born to make laddus. I swear. अरे मैं तारीफ कर रहा हूँ बाबा, तुम लड्डू बनाने के लिए पैदा हुई हो. नहीं?
I'm sure you've heard these statements either from your parents, colleagues, friends, or at some point you've said these things yourself. We see mostly women saying these things, and this is called internalized misogyny. Internalized misogyny is when women enact learned sexist behaviors on themselves and other women. It's a direct product of the patriarchal society that we live in. Women have been oppressed for years on end. It is majorly believed that women are inferior to men. Femininity is seen as something that is degrading, and this arises a need in women to be more masculine or to be more like men, so that we get the approval that we don't need, so that we feel more accepted by the society, because we live in a society that is dominated by men. Internalized misogyny promotes sexism, which is basically prejudice, stereotyping, or discrimination, typically against women on the basis of sex. It also gives birth to toxic behaviors like slut shaming, homophobia, fat shaming, pick me behaviors, and so forth.
निधि बेटा, थोड़ा बर्दाश्त करना सीखना चाहिए औरतों को. हर रिश्ता फ्लॉड होता है, उसे जोड़ के रखना पड़ता है. जोड़ के रखनी पड़े कोई चीज तो मतलब टूटी हुई है ना.
The statements that I mentioned earlier are a clear consequence of women internalizing the sexist frame of mind that they have always experienced in the society.
अगर मैरिड है तो रेप कैसे हो सकता है? इट्स लाइक मैंने अपने वॉलेट में से पैसे निकाले और मैं चोर हूं.
On some level, we actually believe that women are inferior than men in some way or the other, and we want to distance ourselves from other women or being associated with femininity by making fun of women or even slut shaming them, projecting our own insecurities and sexism onto them. From a very young age, we are exposed to multiple gender roles, norms, and stereotypes. It is extremely difficult to recognize and unlearn the sexist behaviors and internalized misogyny. But it is also equally important that we take notice and recognize the gender biases in our society, in our environment. Or even if we are part of such behavior, we must question ourselves and unlearn the things that have been taught to us since the very beginning. Just like internalized homophobia, where members of the LGBTQIA plus community who are internally homophobic start to feel disgusted by other members of the community as well as themselves and feel that heterosexuality is the norm. Ridicule them so that makes them feel superior because society has perpetuated this idea that it is not okay to be queer. But it is 2023 and we all know that it's okay to love who you love and be who you are. Internalized misogyny also creates some kind of unhealthy competitive dynamic between women where we feel it's okay to put other women down in order to gain acceptance from men.
जैसे आजकल तुम लोग विमेन्स इश्यूज पे लिख रहे हो। आई मीन तुम्हारी माने तो ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे यहाँ हर औरत हर वक्त हर जगह अनसेफ है।
हर सर्वे तो यही कहता है, लेकिन बात सिर्फ सेफ्टी की नहीं है, मतलब इक्वल राइट्स की है, बराबरी की है।
प्रिसाइसली, तो बदलाव आ रहा है। स्लोली बट श्योरली थिंग्स आर चेंजिंग। मेरी फैमिली को ही ले लो। मेरे डैड की जनरेशन तक किसी औरत ने काम नहीं किया, नेवर। फिर मैंने आयशा को अलाउ किया बिजनेस चलाने।
तुमने आयशा को अलाउ किया?
यस।
और उसे तुम्हारे परमिशन की जरूरत क्यों है?
You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Also, when we say things like, but women are working now, me and my friends are fine, I don't think we need this feminism stuff. We are only thinking from a privileged perspective. Just because we don't face some issues doesn't mean they don't exist. And feminism is beneficial for all. Yes, even men. It can be challenging to fight internalized misogyny as it is something that sits within most of us. How do we just stop believing the kind of expectations society has from a woman? And the rules we should follow, the sexist behaviors we have been seeing in our schools, workplaces, and especially at our homes. We can do that by being conscious of the biases that we create and see around us and start unlearning them. Even the thoughts that we have for ourselves, like, am I smart enough? Do you think it happened because I was wearing that? Is pink screaming too girly? We should stop and analyze them and really recognize that it's the misogyny that we have internalized. Addressing internalized misogyny is a vital step toward achieving gender equality. Let us strive to challenge these ingrained beliefs and stereotypes within ourselves and in the society as a whole. By doing so, we can create a world where everyone is valued and respected regardless of their gender. Together, we can break the chains of internalized misogyny and pave the way for a more inclusive and equitable future for all. I am Saloni. Until next time, thank you.